Welcome back to Cheesehead TV. Join us as we go all across Wisconsin, visiting some Packers legends and touring their awesome Packers shrines, hosted by yours truly, Wyatt G. Make sure y'all stick along for this journey, and remember, go Pack Go. Welcome back to Cheesehead TV. I'm your host, Wyatt G. We are here on stop number 4 of traveling all across Wisconsin, talking to the biggest Packers superfans, hearing their stories, and checking out the most coolest items. Today we're with a very special guest and dear friend of ours,
Steve, the owner, Tate.
Steve, thanks for having us in your house.
Buddy. Yes.
Now you have a lot of really cool items, such as this Super Bowl replica trophy. Now, what else do we have in here? I mean, we got you right there. What does this all mean to you? How do you accumulate all this stuff?
Well, you've got to have passion. It's just the passion out of from my childhood on, right?
Well, got a lot of stuff here. Let's get right on into it. You have some iconic history to show us of you being captured, being the owner for the first time. Let's see what you got and explain the story behind that.
So I don't know about iconic. I'm just a passionate fan that a lot of luck and timing, right? And so I talked about collecting and always wanted to do it, and I always wanted to share stock. So people don't know this, but when that first stock sale came out, there was 3 before in the Packer history, but they were before my lifetime. The first one was 1997. They had a stock sale, and I couldn't wait to buy one. And I even had other friends saying, yeah, you're just throwing your money away. And I go, whatever. In 1997, I just got my share of stock. My mother came over in December and said, we got to give you your birthday gift early. I said, Mom, it's not even my birthday gift yet, right? Because January 3rd, I was turning 40. She goes, in 98, she goes, no, you got to open this now. So my mother comes over with my dad, and my wife and my sister and stuff are there. And my mom doesn't know about tailgating. So I'm starting opening this box, and I pull out bananas. I pull out chips. I'm going, what's a box of banana and chips? And then I pull out 4 playoff tickets. So she had bought 4 playoff tickets. Well, I just got my share of stock, and they happened to be in first and second row. So my sister that lives with me now, she says, I'm going to make up a banner and to hang over then, because we're in first and second row.
Yep.
And I said, okay. And as I'm going over there, when I moved back from Nebraska, a lady worked for a company that gave them, from Wisconsin that she worked for, gave them cheese wedges. And she goes, I'll never wear this thing. So I had it. I don't think I've ever worn one before then. And I had it in my garage. And as I'm going over to have my sister make up the banner, I go driving over there, and I'm thinking, I'm an NFL owner. No, I didn't. Why not GBP owner? Why not owner? I just, I'm an owner like Jerry Jones. And that's where that is. She just did one side NFL and the other side owner, and didn't have any side. It was just a spur of the moment. Well, we go up to the game, and we end up being in first and second row, and there's the banner she made there. And back in those days, you could drape them over and let them hang there. It's really cool when you score a touchdown, you're celebrating, but then you can kiss your wife. It's a lot better. I'm telling you, it's a better deal that way. Anyhow, and I wasn't even thinking, people were stopping, taking photos with you, and it was just having fun and just bring a smile. And you get in the stand, and I wasn't even thinking all the media being there. And finally, one guy comes and goes, are you really an owner? I said, I just got a share of stock. And he goes, cool. And this was an AP guy. So I go, it was just kind of fun, And so it just spur of the moment, right timing, a little bit of luck, and so then I just started wearing it. And at times I was a little bit cautious about it because, I just know so many good, passionate fans. So I still struggle with sometimes super fan or some, I just get to show my passion a little bit different. And there's so many, I know thousands of people that have collection, that bleed green and gold, that do all that. People say you're famous. I go, no, I have a famous wedge. That's what I have.
Well, some people will say, well, being an owner for a Packer is not really like a real thing or whatnot. But to the people that, it really does mean something to, what does it truly mean to you?
What it means to me, it's something that other fan bases can't do. It's iconic. Little Green Bay, Wisconsin, survived the oldest standing team in the NFL, the least likely, the smallest town, that it's supported by the state and the nation. And I know friends in other countries. So it's a whole truly family environment that only we as Packer fans can do. And I know fans that are just big fans of the NFL that have bought share stock because they know how unique and special it is. And the other naysayers that say, you just wasted paper, and I go, let me think. And I'll say to some other guys, especially teams in the NFC North, let's see, you wouldn't donate $250 to help your team? Nah, I wouldn't either if I were you. Nah, I wouldn't give money to your team. No, I can understand why you wouldn't want to do it.
Now, speaking of fan support, you're a very supportive fan. You're a shareholder. You go to the games. You're an iconic owner. You're very different. You take personal pictures of the players during plays and whatnot at the games, and you've been doing that for how long?
Oh, I've done that since, at least for sure, somewhere in the late 90s, for sure, started taking photos of players. There's even some up there, a panoramic where I used to sit and out there with the players warming up. And I mean, it was nothing to take 2,000 photos a game.
I mean, it's not like now where you can just have an iPhone and whatnot. What were you using back then?
I just had a Canon. I had a Canon film. I got that as a gift one time. It was just a really unique way to see the game. And so I got some really iconic photos. And again, it's the memories of it, right? As you get a little older, I'll tell you, the mind fades a little bit. Things get a little blurry.
I get
so
that.
The photos help you with your memories of them too.
Well, speaking of seeing through a lens, let's see through this lens some of those pictures upstairs. So then how many actual stocks have there been dropped? 3 since?
Before my lifetime, there was 3. And then now during my lifetime, there's been 3.
Okay.
So I bought a share of stock because they're different each one. You know, the first one I did my name. The second one I just did the owner. And the third one I put Steve the owner Tate and Francine Tate because I could have my wife, so she's now a shareholder. I just grew up with a passion of it, and then you start getting a chance to have a shareholder and a unique way to be a part of your team, and and I know a bunch of them. So people come up to me and go, "Oh, you're an owner, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm one of 500,000."
Yeah, all right.
It's fun being part of the Packer family and getting to know different people. Even the shareholder meeting, by the end it gets a little bit long.
Yep.
But it's still
It was hot this past year too.
You're just sitting out in the sun, but you get together, you get to Green Bay, you hang out with other
Super
people.
fun.
You get to vote for the board of directors. You get to attend the annual meeting. You get the clout of being a shareholder, and you get to buy more Packer gear.
But now we know about what it's like being an owner with Steve, the owner Tate.
And you too can be an owner at the next stock sale.
Packers, that's your free ad. So what are some of the pictures that we got here? I mean, we got this signed by Bart, just
then,
legendary.
Like I said, down there is Favre in practice jersey. I just thought the red with the gold pants kind of stands out.
Then all the other pictures that you got here, so you took that one, signed by, who would sign this
AJ.
one? Oh, AJ signed it,
Yep.
okay, yep.
I'm trying to think I know I have some other ones. Oh, that's Nick Barnett there.
56.
There's my dad. That's the flag from when my dad passed. He was in the Air Force, so they...
And then, of course, little Bart Star cover here for the light switch. That's unique.
Classic. And then, like I said, I used to go up and just with whatever and get all sorts of signatures. So there's a bunch of old guys on that. William, Nick, Clifton, Tauscher, Gabir, Javon Walker, Marco Rivera, Donald Driver, and then Brett there.
Oh yeah, Brett did sign it there.
Yeah, this one. Yep. Fuzzy and Jerry.
And you said that they have never even seen this picture until you presented.
Yep. When I had them sign it, so they had never seen it before.
Tell us about what being a vet means to you while also being a Packers fan.
Similarity is team, right? Being some camaraderie and being a part of. And I came out of high school with no money for college, a little bit rah-rah, and I went in the military. I just didn't have a lot of connections other through sports, playing football. I got out of the military, spent a lot of years, and I've done a lot of years now in recovery, helping other people. Why do I still go to do stuff in recovery circles? Because I want to give back. God Family Service and the Packers, so that's our saying on the top of my wedge, God Family Packers, right up there. That's what started my football collection. A Don Mikowski and Shannon Sharp rookie card that a guy gave me when I graduated college back in '92.
Magic, man. Jeez, bringing it back now, right? Steve, I greatly appreciate you having us in your house. It was cool hearing all your stories and seeing all the different things you have.
Well, buddy, it's so great to have you here. Just being a part of the Packer family. I like Packer family versus Packer Nation.
Yep.
And all the relationships you get to have. Start out as just a poor kid from Wisconsin, just watching the Packers on Sundays. The only time I'd ever have a time with my dad, to growing into all the friends I've met, meeting you, Murphy, all sorts of other people that you get to know. That's why I say I'm a fan of fans. It's about the relationships and one of the, go back, go!
Go Pack, go. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow along for the journey. See you guys on the road.